If you're an FIU student headed to class this morning, you might not realize anything out of the ordinary. But that wasn't exactly the case last night when a high-speed pursuit came to a smashing stop just outside of FIU's MMC campus. Diarmas actually wandered not far from his home into this lot over here where the fence was wide open at the time, and that's when his son says he made his way into the back seat of a cop car and ended up trapped inside for days. Second consecutive season, Stanley Cup champions, and as you can see, the energy is off the charts here. They're taking home the cup against the Edmonton Oilers, and everybody is just riled up. Now Joshua here, he's a Panthers fan. Joshua, tell me, what's it been like watching the Panthers play?
You know what?
Some travelers from those banned countries telling us that they didn't experience any additional scrutiny from immigration officers, while others with ties here to South Florida are left reeling from the ban and wondering what comes next. Now, just to give you some context, we are miles away from the Everglades. If you live out in Broward County near Alligator Alley, you might notice something in the air, and it's actually the ash from those flames. If you take a look behind me, you can see it is still shuttered off, along with several other businesses in the plaza. Now, we did speak to a woman who was working here at the time of the blast and says that it was a scramble for her life. A Florida City shopping plaza closed off Tuesday afternoon after a powerful propane gas explosion rocked businesses Saturday morning. Clara Salino works at a Dominican beauty salon in the plaza and says she was inside the store getting ready to start the day when she felt debris from the roof fall on her head and had to think fast. It happened out at the shopping plaza on West Palm Drive near Southwest 187th Avenue. Fire crews saying a gas company was working inside Caribbean Heart restaurant when the explosion happened, the same restaurant slated for a grand opening just hours later.
It was gas related. All I know is that the gas company was working inside the building.
The blast spreading to businesses next door, sparking a small fire and even causing part of the strip mall's roof to collapse. In total, 10 people were rushed to the hospital. Modesta Bonilla lives just behind the strip and says she was at home with her daughter when she heard what sounded like a bomb, and says chunks of the building are still scattered throughout her lawn. Tuesday afternoon, the plaza still shut down for the foreseeable future. E4th Sign Shop sharing this message on social media that reads in part, "We will be operating exclusively via email and telephone until further notice." All that remains now? Debris and uncertainty for those that work here. Everyone that was injured is expected to be okay, but as for the future of those businesses, that remains uncertain. We have reached out to police for an update and are waiting to hear back. Reporting from Florida City, I'm Juliana Narvaez, 7 News. Step right up for a special surprise for a very special little girl. And watching this circus is the ultimate balancing act between awe and laughter.
Do you love it? Yes.
And that's exactly what the organization Deck My Room was aiming for.
They can walk into this room and feel joy for 30 seconds and forget that they're in a hospital. It's all worth it.
In partnership with Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, the nonprofit shined the light on 7-year-old Hazel. A progressive neuromuscular condition has left her hospitalized, and she's now striving for a safe discharge at home.
Just immediately just started kind of busting out into tears just to see how much thought and effort was put into doing this for Hazel and you know, the celebration for all of these other kids.
Deck My Room's goal? To transform long-term pediatric patients' rooms into welcoming, comforting spaces tailored to their personality and interests.
The popcorn outside the room?
Yeah. And I'll get to open my birthday gifts on the news. And I'll be the first one on the news.
But this celebration only made possible by 1,000 small acts of kindness.
We are celebrating our 1,000th deck at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. That's 1,000 reveals in just 7 years.
As for Hazel, she's got some big dreams.
Can we face the camera out the window so we tell everybody it's raining? Because I'm the meteorologist here.
But for now, she's the ringleader of this show.
Thank you for coming to the circus.
Florida International University now joining the list of higher education institutions across the state that will be enforcing immigration on campus. Now, many students say that they are fearful and outraged by this, and others disagree, saying that it would simply open up potential new spots for students that live here legally. President Donald Trump's immigration crackdown.
It's definitely shocking because the school's name is Florida International University.
Now impacting students.
I think it's a betrayal to most of the student body here.
Florida International University joining forces with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, now allowing campus police to stop, question, and even detain students they believe are living in the U.S. illegally.
FIU is one of the most diverse universities in the country. I feel like we should embody that, embrace that diversity that we do have.
The announcement coming on the heels of 18 international students enrolled at the university losing their visa statuses last month. Those students no longer permitted to live or study in the U.S. The university announcing their partnership in a statement that reads, FIU Police Department has signed a cooperation agreement with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in compliance with Governor Ron DeSantis' directive to law enforcement agencies. According to U.S. News and World Report, nearly 70% of the student body here at FIU is made up of Hispanic students, leaving much of the student population absolutely outraged.
Many students here are immigrants or have parents that are immigrants, undocumented. Many of those detained probably deserve the chance and opportunity to study here.
Many other universities across the state in similar positions. This third-year student at the University of Florida, Felipe Zapata Velasquez, was detained by campus police following a traffic stop last month. After admitting to police his F1 student visa status had in fact been terminated, Zapata was arrested. The 27-year-old was sent to Chrome Detention Center in Southwest Miami-Dade.
When you get to the jail, they're going to make you take off your earrings, okay? Your nose.
Then ultimately self-deporting back to Colombia. The University of South Florida and Florida Atlantic University have also signed agreements with ICE. Reporting from FIU's main campus, I'm Juliana Narvaez, 7 News.